Hey, everybody. Happy Friday, TGIF. I know it's been a short week. We are really excited to present to you all a wonderful workshop with a wonderful lady named Sabrina Lowery. But obviously, as you know, I am one of the members of the WIT Network Atlanta, but I'm actually co-chair with Miss Medina Ali, who's here with us today. We'll make sure she has a spotlight. And so I want to make sure Medina gets settled in and get unmuted so we can share her face, her beautiful face. There you have me, a customer success account manager here at Microsoft. And obviously, we just had an event. So obviously, I want to show you a video, show you a clip of a picture of that. But I know, Medina, you just joined us, right? So if you can go on mute and introduce yourself.
Yes, I'm here, Sandy. But go on,
Awesome.
you're doing wonderful.
The WIT Network is a global local non-for-profit, and here in Atlanta we are really encouraged to find members to continue to help us serve in the community, young women in college, mentoring circles, so that we can enable more of this talent that we have in our landscape. So really excited to also join in with the Women of Atlanta Employee Resource Group. This is a partnership, and this is our first time showcasing ourselves as a team, working closely with the community. So this is a really great joint effort to kick off in 2021. I do want to also just mention it has been a tough year in 2020. Y'all know what we just had to go through this upcoming year. So now that we have this new chapter, why don't we start talking about our goals and our vision? And hopefully you can obviously get something from this, and we'll move into another episode in February, and hopefully you can continue on and build that vision board. So we're going to get started very soon. We do want to show you all some extra things about the upcoming event. So we're going to move into, of course, who's Sabrina and what we're going to get into and all the things that are included. So Sabrina is our technology evangelist. She obviously comes with a wealth of knowledge and experience and has publications. I will definitely have her speak to that in detail. But in this first workshop on January 22nd, this is goal setting. So what we're going to include in here is basically an ebook goal setting workbook. And we certainly want you to understand that Sabrina is an entrepreneur. She has her own copies of her book online as well as hard copy. So we really do want to suggest for you to go to her site and purchase a book, because with that purchase will also come along with the third option, the third item, which is the 2021 marketing calendar. And then obviously a coaching session, right? So we do want to make sure that we support her in her business. And last but not least, a vision board. A vision board is going to be an amazing way for you to see things in reality, right? And obviously set your targets. We're going to use actually two kinds. We want to encourage you to use Sway. But if you use Canva, great, right? Because it's all about what you want to do with your goals and how you want to see it. So after you get that done, come back and see us on February 22nd, please, because we do want you to make sure you set those goals, make sure it's time to implement that, and we'll certainly have Sabrina carry out your vision and help you in any case, like a complimentary session, etc. So we'll move on now and, of course, show our slide of her shop, I believe. Yes, yes. So there will be some giveaways. Come on, who likes a giveaway? We got to have some giveaways. So if you stay put, you know that we're gonna basically do something special, and of course at the end we'll have a little raffle and etc. So stay tuned for all that good stuff. But check out her website and her workshop series. And then obviously we're gonna get closer to the event because I'm excited to get our goals on. So yeah, next slide, Accelerate Atlanta. We definitely want to kick off announcement around Accelerate Atlanta University. This is with the Microsoft stores. I do want to make sure that you also understand employee resource groups like us, Women at Microsoft of Atlanta, are involved to also continue to help with these teams who are trying really hard to ensure that we are finding the best, the brightest, and the most passionate, talented people out there and helping them see that they have a future in any place in Atlanta. So if you're interested to be a part of this team and mentor or whatever, join the ERGs, join your employee resource groups, okay, Microsoft folks. For those who are in the community watching, please also understand this is for you to upskill, reskill. I mean, anything you can think about with Microsoft, it's important that you can lay that foundation in. And then when we get out of this and we see you out in the field, you'll be doing some amazing things with our product. All right. So now I think this is where we need to take on the goal setting. Who's ready? Who's ready to make some goals happen? I know I am. We got some things to do here. So it is my honor.
Sandy.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi. I put the link in for the Accelerate Atlanta University program. This is we're really focusing. I just want to say real quickly, we're really focusing on women and people of color, people who have been disproportionately franchised by COVID. We are also accepting, if you're a current college student and you're interested in getting a Microsoft IT certification, it's going to be career readiness. We're also helping with career placement. So are you all able to make sure that they get the link for it's a sway page, and I put it up there. If Nav can get this, if Nav could get this out, I would appreciate it.
We will, yes, we will get that out.
Okay.
Thank you. Awesome. All right. Thank you, Medina. Appreciate it. So, all right, y'all are here because we got to make some goals happen, right? So let's do this. So let's go. We're going to definitely now take it over to Miss Sabrina Lowery.
Good afternoon, everyone. Mic check 1 2 1 2. How are y'all doing? Happy Friday. Can everyone see and hear me clearly? Can you all see and hear me clearly?
Yes. You look wonderful. You look wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I just want to give this time to thank the women in technology and women at Microsoft. You know, we like our acronyms, y'all. So we're going to do a great big shout out and a virtual applause to WIT Wham. WIT Wham. Thank y'all. Thank you so much for having me. It is truly an honor to be here and to serve my tech community. As the introduction said, my name is Sabrina Lowery, and I am your tech evangelist. I am bringing you greetings from Atlanta, Georgia, by way of Elizabeth, New Jersey, born and bred Jersey girl in the house. And I am currently serving as the Chief Technology Officer for my very own boutique business consulting firm, Sabrina Lowery Enterprises, LLC. And under this boutique, you will be able to receive your free 30-minute consultation. Yes, ladies, we are doing business virtually. And what that means is this 30 minutes is yours. Compliments of women in technology and women at Microsoft. And what I would like to do today is kick off with a slide presentation. I'm going to share my screen.
We also want to shout out to our allies here too, a part of the group, men and transgender as well, whoever's here.
And we are talking about goal setting, everyone. Goal setting. And if you've never heard the phrase, write the vision, make it plain, well, you're going to hear a little bit about that here today. And what we are here to do, because we are kicking off this month of January 2021, can y'all believe we are 3/4 of the way through the month already? And so I am not the type of person that sets New Year's resolutions. Not sure about you guys, but if you are, I would like for you to drop in the chat New Year's resolutions. If you are the type of person that truly believes in setting New Year's resolutions, I want to see you in the chat. And if you are not that resolution person like me, but rather works off of goals, then I need you to put goals in the chat so I know who you are as well. And ladies and gentlemen, the reason that this is important for me is because as a goal getter. I make sure that I write down my goals. I've got a wonderful folio, y'all. You know, I like to keep it classy around here. And so I'll carry my folio with that notepad. And sometimes I do need pen and paper. I do use my OneNote, don't get me wrong. But sometimes I just like to take notes. And I don't know about you, but having pen and paper by my side is absolutely something that I do to write my vision and make it plain. Next, let's talk about the objectives for here. We are going to go into step 1, which is your mindset, ladies and gentlemen. In order to achieve a goal, in order to successfully fulfill a resolution, you've got to start with your mindset, right? And so if you start thinking differently about how you're going to accomplish not only these short-term goals, but these long-term goals, you will have a better chance of achieving them and succeeding. And then in step 2, I'm going to talk about some SMART goals. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, in the Entrepreneur's Blueprint for Digital Dominance, that is my first self-published publication. What I did, is document my journey into entrepreneurship, which I had a tenure in the information technology industry well over a decade as a senior computer programmer and analyst, which basically meant I serviced my clients remotely with technical support. And we generated virtual software so they would be able to institute some sales for the company that I was working for at the time. So in the business of IT, it is always about a project plan. So let's put this into real world working examples, right? So if you are in technology and you're on a team and you've got some projects and some hard goals, deadlines that you need to make, you may find it easy to use some technology in order to keep you on track with those SMART goals, right? And there are also some project management tools that we can absolutely delve into that will also help keep you on track. So yes, those SMART goals, that's going to be chapter 3 in the book. Y'all make sure you check it out, okay? SMART goals, chapter 3. Then we're going to celebrate these small victories, ladies and gentlemen. How many of y'all like to celebrate? If you're anything like me, I pop a bottle of champagne after my closings and all of my sales. When I close a deal, y'all, it's a celebration. So we are going to absolutely celebrate these small wins all along the way. And if that sounds good to you, let's make sure we keep the focus on these goals so that we have a better chance of succeeding. So let's move right on. The mindset. The dreams begin as a vision. And how many of y'all are dreamers? If you're a dreamer, drop dreamer in the chat, y'all. I am absolutely a dreamer. And in dreaming, I see things. I'm a visual person. So I truly like to visualize when I dream about something, grab that pad and paper, write it down so I can remember what that thought was. And then there may be some action to take afterwards. And sometimes it's just a matter of journaling, right? But even to document your dream and your vision is so healthy. It's so important. It keeps your mind moving so that you are absolutely in learning mode, right? And they say some of the most successful people in the world are always learning. Students for life, right? Awesome, awesome, awesome. So let's be clear about our vision, write it all down, and get that mindset in check. Let's use an example in the business world, right? So in my business, I absolutely have to set my goals on a monthly, quarterly, and annual basis. So let's break that down, right? If you've got your pen and your paper, it would basically be in the form of 3 columns, right? Your daily, that short little to-do list. Then you've got those monthly goals because income wise, y'all know what your bills are and you know what kind of income you need to make sure those bills are covered, right? And then that third column is going to be those long-term goals. And I'll give you an example. Ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not, I have never had my passport stamped. Yes, clutch your pearls, darling. I have not had my passport stamped. So do you want to know what's on my vision board? Anybody want to guess? Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. It is to get my passport stamped. And y'all know COVID is show hating on a sister. COVID just won't be nice, okay? COVID is trying to steal my thunder from me traveling abroad and getting my first passport stamp. So that one stays on my long-term goals column for now. But trust me when I tell you, as soon as the world opens back up, yours truly will be jet setting. As a matter of fact, I've got some Delta tickets just sitting on hold waiting for me, right? All right, ladies and gentlemen. So now do we have our mindsets in check? I didn't have to change my mind about getting my passport stamp, did I? I just had to change the timeline that I may be able to accomplish that goal in real life. Okay, because I have done some jet setting virtually. How many of y'all know you can take a virtual trip almost anywhere? And if you didn't, you better go on Bing and do some research, honey, because I'm trying to go to Amsterdam and Australia. So I virtually have flown over to those countries and done my little sightseeing. Y'all know you got to use your Bing Maps. Make sure you're using all your Microsoft tools. Okay, darling. So now that we've all got our mindsets in check, is everybody good? You got a mindset check? Give me a go in the chat. Yes, go, Sabrina. Go, go, girl. Go, go, girl. We have our mindsets in check. So here's what you're actually going to do. Think, do, and be positive. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing your Energizer Bunny, Sabrina Lowery, the tech evangelist. Y'all, look, I'm a get her done kind of girl. And so when I think about something, I'm all about doing it and being it, not just for myself, but for the people. So what we're going to do is now think about this vision board, right? So many of us are used to coming together with our poster boards and our big post-it notes, and we're ready to clearly articulate our dreams. Listen, once I finish slide sharing, I'm going to show y'all a little bit of what I've got going on behind the scenes so you know these things to be true. But when you've got a dose of positivity and some great energy, ladies and gentlemen, trust me, things will be a little bit sweeter at the end of the day. Because how many times have you sat at your desk knowing that your to-do list is yay long and stacked this high, and you are so overwhelmed that you just want to leave the building? I know it's not just me. I know it's not just me, Sandy. I know it's not just me. So what we've got to do is focus on the small tasks, right? They call them the preferred activities, y'all. You know what I'm talking about. Those things you love to do so much. Like for me, I love roller skating. So it's very easy for me to drop those files and put my skates on, baby, and get on going and rolling my workout, okay? But in a day where yesterday was one of those days. Let's just be transparent. Y'all, can I be transparent for a moment? Okay. So what I'm here to tell you is yesterday was a rainy day. I've got a closing that I'm getting ready for on Monday, y'all. Yes, I am closing on a fantastic $300,000 home in Fayetteville. And so I had to go down to Fayetteville yesterday in the rain. I was like, oh, Lord, the curls, what is I'm going to do? And so I had to put my rain boots on, a rain jacket, and of course I had my files with me. And that meant that I needed to take some extra time, didn't it? So I could commute without stress, y'all. You know, it's not many people on the road, but those that are on the road, I'm a little leery. Like, did people forget to drive in COVID? Because it's a little scary out there right now. So if you have to take your time with something, I was positive about it. I was like, I'm not going to let these clouds rain on my parade, literally and figuratively, right? So what I needed to do is just be a little better prepared. And I wrote my to-do list down, had my virtual assistant hold me accountable. Sabrina, do you have your lockbox? Sabrina, do you have the keys to the property? Sabrina, do you have your sold sign, baby, so you can put it in the yard? And so those are the things when I tell you, think, do, and be positive. I could have absolutely looked at all those files stacked on my desk, not made a trip to Fayetteville, thinking the rain was going to just hinder my day. But ladies and gentlemen, I got her done anyway, despite the rain. So these are the things you got to overlook, these negative Nellies. Listen, I call them blessing blockers. Any of y'all know what I'm talking about? Yes. So blessing blockers are those things that distract you from your goal. So let's not focus on the negative, right? When there are things that are a little harder for us, it's just like strength core building, right? You do 50 sit-ups, you're going to feel it the next day. And then you do 52 days from that, you're still going to feel it. But after a few weeks of the 50 push-ups, y'all, aren't you feeling a little less sore and looking a little bit finer? I'm just saying. So we like to keep it marketable around here. You know, get your workout on. So let's make sure we're grabbing some positive quotes, positive affirmations. Y'all, if you could see behind the scenes, I have a very nice little spotlight on my camera, and it's a Post-it note that says, keep being you, with 3 exclamation points and a smiley face. And do you know why I have that pinned to my webcam? Because, ladies and gentlemen, I got to bring the energy and keep being the authentic me every time I step on this microphone. So that's what you've got to do as well. So we are going to select some positive affirmations, some positive words, and we're going to build our vision and our goals. Y'all still with me? Everybody good? Awesome, awesome. So let me tell you, once you get into this vision boarding, right, it truly is a mindset because it is fun, truth be told. Searching for those glamorous images, thinking about your lifestyle, thinking about what goals you want to achieve. I get excited. I throw vision board parties, y'all. You know, I was literally in the process of preparing for this workshop, and I pulled tons of photos from virtual parties that I've hosted. And y'all, don't you miss your friends and your people? I've had some in person too. So I had one photo in my office boardroom of about a dozen ladies that showed up on a Saturday with me, and we did a vision board party. How many of y'all have ever attended a vision board party? And if you haven't, I'm going to invite you to go ahead and start your own, because it is some of the most fun ever, right? So you gather your friends, you tell everybody, bring some magazines, newspapers, articles, pictures of yourself, your friends, your family, those things that you want on your board. And then we're going to create this entire vision board, but we're going to do it in a digital way, y'all. You probably didn't think you could even do it digitally, but it is absolutely possible with the proper tools. So let's ask a few questions so that we know what even needs to go on these digital vision boards, right? So question number 1, y'all ready? How can I motivate myself to achieve my goals? I'm going to repeat that. How can I motivate myself? Okay, y'all, this is extrinsic versus intrinsic motivation. I'm not here to lecture you like a professor, but I'm just letting you know, some people are a little extrinsically motivated. I mean, they like to celebrate for the reward. And then you've got those that are intrinsically motivated, like your girl here, who absolutely wakes up in the morning like, rise and shine, world. When my feet hit the ground, the devil gets mad, baby, because I am here to serve my people. And so if you know how you need to motivate yourself, let me tell you, for my mom, it's a couple of cups of coffee that gets her going in the morning. How many of you guys understand what I'm talking about? That's all the motivation you need. It's called caffeine. All right. And so if it's not that caffeine jolt that you desire, then what is it that you need? It's almost like hiring a personal trainer, isn't it? But it's mental work. It's mind strengthening. You know what I'm saying? Some people say memory mapping and mind mapping. I'm all about all of that stuff, folks. So I need you to consider that also. And for others, maybe you're motivated at school. Maybe you're motivated at work by your team members. They're so lively. They're awesome to work with. I like to build. How many of y'all know what I'm talking about? You go over your girlfriend's house and you sitting there and y'all are just politicking, just getting it. The conversation is so dope. You're building. That's what I like to do. I love being around like-minded individuals. Do you want to know why? Because we keep it fun and we keep it educational at the same time. That's what building is. And I like to build. I like to build foundations. I like to build vision boards, y'all. I like to build and create. Those are the things that motivate me. And just like writing a book, if you aspire to write a book, I need you to put that down on your goals and maybe put a title on your vision board so that you know this is the book that is in you, that you've got to birth that thing. Okay, so that's our first question, ladies and gentlemen. We have to figure out this motivation. So let's talk about the focus. Focus. Y'all, focus. I say this word to my 10-year-old every single day, y'all. My baby boy is on the autism spectrum, and it is very difficult for him with his ADHD on top of that to focus and stay attentive for more than 2.5 seconds, truth be told. But you know, I'm just saying, some of the adults that I know suffer from adult ADHD as well. And so what we have to do is focus. But let me tell you what focus really means. Y'all ready? Grab your pen, grab your paper. Focus stands for following one course until successful. Y'all like that? Let me repeat the focus acronym, y'all. So we want to stay focused and we want to follow one course until successful. And what that means is multitasking is the devil. Okay, so I said it, y'all. Okay, yes, I said it. And don't even believe the hype if you think that your superpower is multitasking. Use a lie. I'm just saying, Sandy, y'all need to stay focused and focus on one thing at a time. It's like preparing for me to go live. If I was worrying about eating breakfast and then getting ready for my mic check at the same time, wouldn't that look a little crazy? I'm just saying. So I needed to focus on my breakfast earlier and then be prepared for my mic check, y'all, so I can show up and rock the mic for you and be on time. These are the keys to achieving your goals successfully, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all like that focus? Let's focus. Let's all follow one course until we're successful. And that's one other nugget for today. All right, here's the third question, because I know everybody has this question. Well, Sabrina, this all sounds lovely. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. But how the heck do I create a digital vision board, girl? Can you tell me what tech tools I need? Well, thank you for asking. And yes, I will. I will share and I will teach you in a very creative way how you can build your digital vision board. And there are a couple of tools that I am going to invite you. And in your digital world of Microsoft, we have a phenomenal tool called Sway. SWAY. Two-thirds of y'all probably never even heard of Sway, while the other third of you probably never thought to do a virtual vision board, did you? So, digitally speaking, let's create using our digital tools, okay? If it's not Sway, y'all go with PowerPoint. Be comfortable with the tool. You don't have to go out and learn something brand new just to achieve a goal. We're just trying to make it fun and keep it high energy and positive, right? So, technology is my superpower. So I've got to integrate tech in some form or fashion in my life, ladies and gentlemen. So here's what I'm going to give you. Y'all ready? That's a whole lot of words on a slide. I know. Don't be mad at me. Just take a screenshot if you need to. All right. So as an instructor, I know this is faux pas. You don't put a whole bunch of words on a slide, but I do want y'all to know that these 5 steps will absolutely help you create this digital vision board. So step 1, as I mentioned, is let's create this new Microsoft Sway, PowerPoint, or, you've got your Google tools. And you see in my notes, canva.com. If you're a Canva subscriber and you love Canva like I do, drop Canva in the chat, y'all. This is one of the most amazing and robust graphic designing tools for everything digital. Okay, you need a flyer, a presentation, a meme, any type of digital assets for your work, business, presentations. These are some of the tools that you will be able to use. So we're going to focus on step 2 now. Does your vision board have a title? We don't want it to just be called the 2021 vision board. That's boring. How about something creative, something super simple and fantastic? And so I would name mine Sabrina's superior goals as an example. Why superior? Because I am an overachiever and super is just not enough. I want to be superior at everything that I touch. Okay. Now, what about themes? Some of us like our colors, whatever your favorite color might be, that may be your theme, or the project that you are focusing on, that could be your theme, or anything out of the box, y'all. Listen, this is the time to think outside the box. So in my notes, you'll see here, yes, add your custom background colors, add a brand. If you've got a logo for your business already, your team, your brand, listen, let's customize this thing. Let's make it all about you. So step 3, you see, it says now we're going to find some digital assets. That means we might need to do some Bing searching, y'all, okay? We got to go and look online and use some of those authorized free stock photos. Now, I'm all about the free, but I do pay for some images sometimes if those stock photos just ain't getting it for me, right? So be concerned about whether you're going to be spending a few dollars to get this done, or if we're going to just keep it free 99 because we all like free. Okay. And so when you go and create these digital assets, I want you to be super creative. So digital assets don't just mean still pictures. Do y'all know you can create a GIF? That is a GIF file, not GIF like the peanut butter baby, okay? And did you know that you can do video? You can absolutely embed some videos in this digital vision board. That's why this digital vision board is so dope. You can't do that on paper with a poster. You can't do it. So I'm thinking, yes, let's be super creative. Now you can use some word art, y'all. Go into your Microsoft Word and create your image, save it, and then import it into your digital vision board. Step 4 says, okay, now we're going to create multiple pages, because in lieu of having that big 16 by 20 size poster board, we're actually going to use multiple slides, or multiple pages on our digital vision board. So now that means you might even have more than one goal, more than one theme, more than one idea, and all of that is okay. Nothing is wrong here. It's yours, okay? So, we're going to post a challenge at the end of this and see who's going to rock out the best vision board. So, y'all stay tuned for more information about our challenge. And lastly, y'all see step 5. I absolutely have to put our SMART goals in the process, because when you're focused on the SMART goal, that we're being very specific about some things, right? We're going to be very, very attainable, intentional. Listen, y'all, there's some things we need to know in this SMART goal setting. It's not just your regular goal setting, okay? We got to level up a notch. And if you're here to level up a notch, let me have you drop level up in the chat. You are here to level up with yours truly. And I'm leveling up with you. That's why we are here. So as you can see in the notes, I did say, for an example, maybe page 1 is all about your personal goals. Y'all know what's on my personal goal. You probably already know. The pictures of Amsterdam and Australia. Those are goals with a passport stamp, okay? So then maybe my last pages, 2 through 4, 5 through 10, whatever that magic number is for you, we may have our professional and business goals. And so for 2020, one of my professional goals was to obtain my certification from Cornell University in women's entrepreneurship. Yes, y'all, your girl has been officially certified in the COVID pandemic by a school that I wanted to attend for my undergraduate studies. But my mama was like, honey, we ain't got no Cornell out of state tuition. So you gonna go right on to this state college called the University of Florida. Now, I wasn't mad about it because I did attend on scholarship. But do y'all get what I'm saying? These goals, who knew? 20, 30 years later, after graduating from high school, applying to the college and getting in, but mama said no, that I would still have a certificate of achievement and completion from one of the best institutions in the world, not just our country, y'all. So that's what our digital design is going to look like. And so I talked about these SMART goals, y'all. Chapter 3 of the book. I'm going to keep hashing on it because y'all need to know about it. So this is what the importance of SMART goals is. Let's break it down. A written plan is always the best plan, because I don't like to wing it. I can freestyle and do that and that sort of thing, but I believe that proper preparation prevents poor performance, y'all. And that is in my book. So when you take the time to write down, actualize, and visualize these dreams, these goals. Some of you might want to become a homeowner this year. And if you do, we should talk. Okay, because I've got the tools you need to achieve your goal. And some of you may have getting a degree on your goal. And how do we do that? Do we have the finances to do that? A few years back, I was saying I wanted to become a lawyer because I had been doing so much contract writing that particular year. And Honey, when it came down to the budget, I was like, oh, yeah, that might have to go down on that 10-year plan because this 1-year plan isn't going to afford me that $80,000 tuition for law school. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay, ladies and gentlemen. Did I take it off my board? No, I said it is a delay. It's not a rejection. There's a difference. I hope y'all pick up what I'm putting down. So, let's break this down. A SMART goal. SMART is an acronym, and many of you have probably heard this before, but for those of you who haven't, SMART stands for a specific goal. It is a measurable goal. It is achievable. Sometimes you hear the word attainable. It is absolutely relevant to your personal life, your business life, your life. It's just relevant. And then lastly, listen, y'all, it is time bound. The clock is ticking. I told you we're already the 22nd of the month of January. My birthday was 30 days ago, y'all. And so I'm still celebrating. Happy birthday, me. Okay. It just happens to be these time sensitive things that when you feel that pressure, you know how anxiety rises when there's pressure, but pressure creates some beautiful things, doesn't it, y'all? How are diamonds created? Y'all better think about that. Let that resonate. Let that resonate. Let that just soak on in. So let's go ahead and summarize what we're going to be doing. Y'all ready? Everybody got your paper? You got your calendar out? I even pulled out like a physical calendar. How many of y'all even buy calendars anymore? That used to be part of my business strategy as a marketing tool. I would send out branded calendars every year. Y'all see what I'm saying? People like stuff like that. So anyways, let's get back on to the summary of your vision board. How often do you see yourself using this? Are you going to look at it daily? In part of your ritual? Are you going to look at it monthly, weekly? Please don't tell me you're going to look at it once a year, because I would show hate for 365 days to go by and you ain't looked at your board and accomplished nothing that was on there. That'd be quite sad. Probably not so good. Microsoft would probably look at me like, Sabrina, you know, them people you was talking to ain't do nothing with them goals. And that's not what we're here for. They brought Sabrina in because they are like, yes, she is going to make it happen, Captain. And we are absolutely going to kill our goals. We are going to dream the biggest dreams ever so that we can be successful with the right tools, the right people, y'all, the right connections, and the right collaborations, because some of you actually probably need some help, and you better learn how to ask for it. I just have to pause for the people that don't ask for the help they need. All right, and a moment of silence. Okay, so let's move on. So, in what other instances do you think that this digital vision board might be helpful? Do you think this might help you become a little bit more intrinsically motivated? You look at your digital board, you're like, yes, I said I would earn $10,000 this month. Y'all, I'm just letting you know that is a real thing on my goals, okay? $10,000 for the month of January. Am I on track? Sure am, y'all. I told you I got a closing on Monday. You see what I'm saying? You think I'm going to celebrate that victory just a little bit, Sandy? Just a little, maybe just a little, right? And so absolutely that is helpful for me, because do you know when I go to the office, y'all have those big white magnetic boards, your dry erase boards, right? And you list your to-dos on there. And when you get to put that check mark next to that item that's done, how do you feel? Ooh, that is just so powerful. You're like, honey, bring me a drink. I need a fan or something, okay? It feels amazing. So yes, absolutely, you should think this is going to be useful. And how will you apply these new skills that you may be learning along the way? I told you in May of 2020, I completed a certification which included leadership, financing, building a brand, digital marketing, all the legal ramifications of being an entrepreneur, and several other segments in this curriculum, y'all. It was no joke, okay? I would spend hours doing homework to be prepared for such a time as this. And look at me now. I am able to share over 30 years of professional experience. Y'all don't say anything about what 30 years where, girl, you look 30. Thank you, darling. You know, I do like to keep it marketable, honey. So, anyway, y'all just stay focused on your dream so we can activate your vision. Y'all ready to celebrate? Celebrate these small wins. How do you like to celebrate? For me, it's always about a nice glass of champagne. That to me is a victory dance. When I was in college and you watch the movies and watching people popping bottles and you're just like, oh, that's so nice. And some people don't even like the taste of champagne, but that's okay too. I think it's just a little bit of a celebration, don't you? So cheers to that. Let's celebrate our small wins along the way. Ladies and gentlemen, cheers to every single win. So I will leave you with this in closing. The path to success is to take massive, determined action, ladies and gentlemen. And that quote comes from Mr. Tony Robbins, who is absolutely an inspiration to me. I can find all kinds of motivation and inspiration from this young man. And so whomever that may be for you, find that quote, find that mission, that positive affirmation statement, whatever that may be for you, so that you too can be successful. All right, y'all, I'm closing out. Are you ready? Are you ready? Ta-da! This is what my digital vision board came out with. All right, I threw up several little quotes. Won't he do it? Yes, he will. I have take control of your life, Sabrina. Do you see me standing with the microphone on stage? Yes, absolutely. Your girl on her bicycle getting her health and wellness in. My tower garden, because yes, I am an urban farmer, y'all. I absolutely like to grow my herbs, my vegetables on a vertical hydroponic garden every year. And I love the water. So you see, I had to have that picture. And that was in San Diego, California, about 5 years ago. I've got my tech. I've got a picture in a school garden over there. Y'all see me on the cover of Oprah. Y'all know that's my idol, right? We want to make sure that Oprah is in the building. And if any of y'all got a connection to Oprah Winfrey, let her know that I need to talk to her about a few things that's on my vision board. This has absolutely been amazing. I want every one of you under the sound of my voice to know that I am so excited to be here with you today. And if you have any questions whatsoever, we will be taking some Q&A. So, Sandy, we are going to take a little pause for the cause here. I want to stop sharing. There we go. Are you there?
We're here.
Awesome. I can see you now. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So if we had any Q&A, I definitely want to be able to do that. And I also want to have the opportunity to do a little sway demonstration. I know we've only got a few minutes left, but let's make sure we do that. Okay, so let me go ahead over here to my sway design. And then I'm going to screen share. If any of you are wanting to follow along, all you got to do is type sway.office.com, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So I'm signed in now. Let me go back to my screen share so y'all can see exactly what I've got going on. Let's sign in to the server. Just one moment. Y'all, you know, security is real with IT, and you got to sign in and sign in and sign in. But that's okay. We are in here. All right, y'all. This has been amazing. Let's make sure we can get this sway going. And here we go. Let's make sure. Password would help. Okay. A little bit finicky over here. It doesn't want me to sign into my sway. So just bear with me. Ta-da! I've locked myself out. Oh no! So yeah, I literally just killed myself in my sway demonstration. I did. I killed it. It just, there we go. See? I was gonna say, somebody take over. It's real, y'all. We are live.
Are you good? Making sure you're good,
am.
Miss Sabrina. Okay.
I
All right.
am. Thank you. I'm about to pull up that dashboard right there.
Good.
Here we go. We got it. Can y'all see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, Sway is one of my very, very favorite tech tools. With Sway, I've been able to create my virtual brochure for all of my speaking topics for 2021. I've gone and created a series of workshops and presentations, and I came in and started a template for you guys, excuse me, so that you can see exactly how to navigate just a little bit, y'all. I'm going to do this in 60 seconds, right? So this is not the Sway demo. This is just getting you started with the tech tool. So when you go into Sway, it's going to ask you about your design, and it's going to ask you, do you want to use some text, some videos, some pictures? I want to use all of it. So once I go in, I am here able to put some text. I threw an image on here that I found on Bing. I wanted to put BHAGs. What is your BHAG? And I know everybody is looking at the screen like, what is she talking about, Sandy? Medina, do you know what a BHAG is? Well, let me break it down for y'all. A BHAG is a big, audacious, hairy goal. And if your goals don't scare you, then they might not be big enough. So I love that, right? So if I were to put this into the presentation mode just to play it, so what I love about Sway is that it's interactive. Do y'all see that Bing just growing and moving on the screen like an animation? Those are features that you get to toggle on and off for your digital vision board. And you can edit. I can add more pictures here. Let me go into my storyline and show you how to do that. So if I click, I want to go ahead and add some images here. And let's just say, you see, vision board came right up. What are some examples of a vision board? Here's a nice one. I'm just going to pick one and add it to my board. And as you can see, it put the image right here in my Sway, and I can keep it as a nice little small little image like a thumbnail. I can make it a little bigger, or I can make it full screen. And so I like my images full screen so that when I hit play again, and now I scroll down, ta-da! Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. You have just inserted and created your digital vision board. And we can go on and spend as much time as you need, but I just want to demonstrate the possibilities. So, Sandy, we're giving these people a challenge, aren't we? I feel like a contest. I think a contest for the most unique and creative vision board. They are going to win a little something, something. I'm not going to announce it. I'm thinking we might just need to tease them a little bit so they could get to work. What you
They need
think?
to show up in the February series when we throw it down again. And that's when you know for real, who really put down in their vision board, right?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Listen, Medina, hold these ladies and gentlemen accountable.
We're going to hold y'all accountable.
Absolutely. This has been super amazing, fantastic. Can y'all believe an hour has already gone by? I cannot wait to do part 2 with this workshop series, because now that we've set a foundation, we set the tone, y'all got the rules, and you know your assignments. So what you gotta do now is take action and make it happen, Captain. Thank y'all so very much. My name is Sabrina Lowery, and I am the Tech Evangelist. Y'all better go on over to SabrinaLowery.com right now, like right now, and make sure you book your 30-minute consultation. Your book, support the initiative, because what I failed to mention is book number 2. So book number 2 is called Social Etiquette. Y'all like that is spelled with a tech. Y'all better get you some tech in your life. And with the social etiquette book, all proceeds go to the nonprofit organizations that support STEM and STEAM initiatives for our young people. Do you want to know why? Why, Sabrina? Oh, thank you for asking. Because my son is a child who suffers with an invisible disability. And truth be told, when he goes to middle school, he's not ready. He's got to develop a little bit more confidence in his social skills. And this is what social etiquette is about. Because when my child cannot formulate the words or write text messages to his friends, do you want to know the 2 tools that we use, Sandy? Okay, thank you for asking. One of them is Microsoft Immersive Reader. Hello, somebody. That tool saves my life. Okay. And the other is absolutely speech to text, because my baby might not be able to spell it, but he could tell it.
That's right, Mama. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you.
Sabrina, thank you so much. We're going to turn it over to Medina real quick and make sure everybody gets a chance to get her beautiful face on screen. So Medina, I think we're just going to have to probably get Miss Medina back online on this Teams live event. And again, we apologize. We really want Medina to speak. And of course she did in the beginning, but at this point, I don't know about y'all, but my number one goal ever since she said popping bottles, it's been on my mind. So I guess I'm just that type of person. When I celebrate, you're going to see a lot of bottles popping. And at Microsoft, we know you guys want to come and celebrate with us, because we have a lot to be grateful for. And we definitely want you all to know in this community, we are with you. And we want to make sure you know where you can find us, right? The women at Atlanta is just super proud, and the allies, of course, coming together and providing just great contributions.
Can you all hear me now? You all?
We can hear you.
Awesome. Good.
Woo, okay.
I'm so sorry. You all, for some reason at 12 o'clock, it's like my internet went on pause and it just threw me off. I want, first of all, thank you, Sabrina. I really appreciate you so much. This was awesome. Sandy, the great thing about you, you can always hold it down. You don't need me as much as you think you need me. But real quickly, I just want to make sure that everybody get the links to the ebook, the goal worksheet. We also have set aside 24 books. So we need you to fill out a form to tell us which book you want. And we can send out an email later today for everyone that attended. But we need you to fill out that form, because we are going to get you a book of your choice from Sabrina Lowery. We've set aside a budget for 24 books. You must attend this to get a book. And then also, if you all know people that are trying to re-enter the workforce, please check out Accelerate Atlanta University. Please tell them about our second workshop. We are very serious about helping you build a vision board, setting your goals. We're also going to be forming some mentoring circles, really supporting our college WIT leads this year, trying to help people. We know this is a very difficult time. We are trying to be that resource to help everyone kind of get unstuck. If you're unstuck in your business, if you're unstuck in your career, we really want to help you all. And then that's all I have to say. If you're having trouble with some of the links, we can put them in Google Drive as well. But just let us know. And you also will get a copy and recording of this presentation today. And I know people want a copy of Sabrina's presentation, which is very, very motivating. But thank you again. Thank you all. This is very successful. I appreciate it. Thanks.
Thank you, Medina. And so I guess, with our time here, and we're a little past time, thank you, everybody, everyone in the community, everyone here at Microsoft. We are just so proud to come together and kick off this January 2021. New chapters, new goals. Let's get it. See you in February. I will definitely be there. We got to make it real. Somebody's going to win a prize for a beautiful vision board, right? And for all my Microsoft people, we're going to have a vision board party. So get ready. I think we're about to have a good old party with Sabrina internally. This is how we do things. So let's go pop some bottles. Let's win some deals. Y'all have a great weekend.
Thank you.
Take
Bye-bye.
care.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.